Hello, what's up, and welcome back to another interview at the UWBO event in Dubai. I'm Adele, the host, and today we have Obinna from CBC. I hope I said that right.
Yes, you got that right.
Wonderful, wonderful. Obinna, you are CEO of CBC. I would love to know more about what brings you here today, and why are you passionate about Web3?
Okay, so CBC Blockchain Services is the growth partner, and the leading service provider in blockchain and Web3 in Africa. So what we do is we help organizations, to set up their blockchain services, to set up their blockchain practice, who wants to come into emerging markets in Africa,
Mm.
to set up shop and help them to gain a foothold. So we provide them expansion, entry partnerships, and also help with their overall organizational operation and management. So what we can do for you ranges from, your talent development management, HR services. We give you media PR. We can give you events planning and management. We help you with the blockchain and Web3 consulting, business advisory. So it's a whole range of suits. Though what that does for you is that it helps you to focus on the core of your business.
Mm.
All right, while we take care of those nitty gritty and everyday operations that would, tend to put a whole lot of load on you, and especially when you are coming into a market which you do not understand or play in before, or you are not resident in. We have all of the experience and the resources that you need to thrive in this market.
Got it.
Right. Yeah.
That's really amazing that you take all the heavy load off of the organizations and they
Yes.
let them focus on their craft. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yes.
And how long you been doing this?
So we have been doing this for the past 4 years. Yeah, I have been in the blockchain industry for the past 8 years, since 2016. Right, and within the first 4 years, I saw the challenges, to um, acquisition, to
Right.
adoption, to
Right.
conversion. So we saw those challenges, and we decided to develop, a system that solves those challenges. And you see a lot of blockchain companies want to do things like marketing, and it is difficult for you then to find a marketing company or an agency that is experienced in blockchain,
Mm.
crypto, Web3, as the case is today. So they get these businesses from the traditional sector, from
Right.
outside of blockchain. So sometimes there is always a disconnect,
Yes.
because these people are professionals in what they are doing, but they do not understand the industry that they are coming into. Right? So sometimes they get HR companies to hire certain talents for them, but these HR companies don't understand what blockchain is. So they do not actually know the exact things that the talent they are hiring for these companies should possess. Right? How should blockchain events be organized? How do you transition professionals from a traditional sector to the blockchain sector? Because sometimes we hire professionals from non-blockchain sector,
Mm.
and then we transition them through training and empowerment on the skills, and
Ah.
understanding, to become blockchain native, so they are able to offer their professional service with proper understanding of blockchain. So some of these organizations, they want to come into a market, but nobody to consult, right? They want to perform a certain service in a jurisdiction, but nobody to advise them on how to tailor this business to suit this particular market, or what the culture here is, what the lifestyle here is, what is
Mm.
the predominant mindset here, so that your product and your service is suited for the market and able to convert the locals, to see it as a product meant for them, not as something foreign
Right.
coming to them. You
So
know,
I didn't know I would be speaking to a consultant mastermind right now.
yeah, many things. There's apart from the CBC blockchain services which I run, I am also a crypto compliance specialist because being resident in Africa and seeing the huge potential of blockchain technology and seeing where the future is going, I know that a time will come when blockchain will become a household name in Africa. And one of the things that would happen when that time comes is that there would be a whole lot of interest. And when there is a whole lot of interest, policies will have to come up, regulations will have to come up. So, who are the people that are going to offer the services to these organizations who would want to come into this market to be compliant and not fall into the wrong side of the law? Which is very expensive for businesses because the money that you make in business is not supposed to be used in paying fines.
Right. 100% not.
You are
Unless you're
supposed
money
to
laundering.
keep your
Unless you're money laundering.
unless you're money laundering,
Which you do?
which we don't do. We don't offer money laundering services, and we do not
Why
want
not?
any money
Why
launderers
not?
in our jurisdiction.
Why not?
Because it is against the law, and it is not also going to help our economy grow. What we are looking out for is not just to make business and profit. We also want to contribute to economic growth. We want to be involved in wealth creation.
Aren't governments crooks? Why would you want to contribute to a crooked government?
Well, you are not contributing to the crooked government. You are contributing to your country,
Okay.
right? So
The country is run by the crooked government.
well, the crooked government is a result of the people of the country who put them in office. Sometimes you put these people in office without knowing they will turn crooked along the way. So it is really not a problem of the people. For example, we are in Dubai. What reason do you have not to support the government of Dubai? Seeing all of the beautiful things that they are doing.
Well, we don't talk bad about the UAE government
You
here.
don't talk bad about the UAE government because really, when you look closely, you will see that there is nothing really for you to talk bad about, right? Yes, you may have a few things that you disagree with, but this is the way I look at um, cultural interaction. When I come into a place that is not my primary environment, first I like to understand them. Why do they do what they do? Because I don't believe that anybody just wakes up and wants to do things the opposite
100%.
direction.
I agree.
So there must be a reason, and when you get to find out what that reason is, and you find the justification, because remember, these people is not you. They are not your people. So you cannot really dictate how they should run their system or how they should live their life, right? So that is the same approach you look at in your own jurisdiction. What is going to be of ultimate benefit for you? Because the truth is, there is no other place you can prosper more than in your land. And no matter where you go, you still have a home. And if your home is not in good order, no matter how prosperous you are outside your home, there is still something missing. There is still something missing. So you always have that tendency. Everybody wants to go home at the end of the day. That is the same way it is when you relate it in terms of your country.
It's an interesting. You have a very optimistic view, and maybe I have a very pessimistic view of governments. But that's probably why I'm in crypto. There seems to be a disconnect, and that's why I'm against CBDCs.
Yes.
As you know, CBDCs.
Yes, I'm also not in support of CBDCs.
There you go. And that's a government
because
initiative.
Of the so-called control over your money.
Correct.
Deciding how much of your money you can have access to. Why would you decide how much of my money I can have access to?
Thank you.
You never was in the picture. You were never there when I was making all of this money. So how do you all of a sudden get to decide how much of this money that I made by myself I should use?
Taxes.
I should access, right? For me, I see taxes as a civic responsibility, but overtaxation is what I do not agree with, because what the government owes the people is to create an environment that helps businesses to thrive, that helps the people to be enterprising, that attracts and entices investors to come in. Dubai didn't achieve what it achieved today because of the power of the Emiratis alone. It achieved what it has achieved today because it created an environment for the world to come in and prosper, and at the same time hold a certain legal and moral obligation to the government. Right? So there is always a correlation between these things. There is an optimistic view about it. There is a pessimistic view about it. I am 100% totally against corruption. I'm 100% totally against breaking the law.
Overtaxation.
Overtaxation. All right?
Spending taxpayers' money on things that you don't need.
Qualities and excesses, right? Duplicating of ministries and government parastatals and agencies that don't make sense, that can function as one. You see 5 agencies that can function as one, and they are 5 agencies. Why should they be 5? Why are they not one agency functioning as one, right? So what blockchain has done for us, the pessimistic aspect of it, because I don't have 100% optimistic outlook towards government and governance, right? The pessimistic aspect of it is that blockchain has given me that power to control my wealth.
Well said.
Because I want to have the right over what belongs to me. And I want to be able to give out what I want to give, not you taking what belongs to me by force or by crooked means through the law. Right?
These are very well said statements by you. I very applaud you for that. Not many people speak out like this, but I feel the passion in your voice. And I want to close up and wrap up just so that everybody comes back to your business. For those who are watching, how can they reach out to you or reach out to CBC if they are interested in working with you?
Okay, so you can reach out to us, cbcblockchain.io. That's our website, so you can reach out to us. You can also find us on social media. If you want to reach out to me on LinkedIn, I'm Obinna Iwuno. On Twitter, Obinna Iwuno. On Instagram, so much grace as one word.
Oh, you're a poet. Are you a poetry? So much grace.
I mean, we serve
jack of all trades.
We serve the people, so you got to be able to connect with the people that you are serving and make them see that you have the solution that they need. And we have been delivering over the years. We have built a suite of ecosystem in Africa, right? That we are connected currently to over 16 African countries. We own the largest blockchain community in Africa called the Crypto Bootcamp community. We have a network of founders and professionals in the blockchain industry across Africa. And now this community is not just for people in Africa, it's for blockchain founders and professionals across the world, who are connected. It's called Blockchain Impact Network. So we've supported blockchain adoption, advocacy works, blockchain, development and advancement. Really, we've sponsored events. We are the sole organizer of Bitcoin Pizza Day in Africa. Right. We hold it every May 22nd across Africa. So we have these events happening in like 50 cities across over 17 to 20 countries in one day.
Magnificent work. Yeah. I'm sure we can continue this conversation afterwards. We'll leave all the links in the description. So I want to say thank you for your time, Obinna.
Thank you for having me.
All the best with CBC, Blockchain Services.
And Web3 TV too. It's amazing what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out Obinna's profile as well as CBC. Thank you again for watching. I'm Adele, the host, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Let's go.